Yo, what up, guys? So season 7 just started, and I just need to complete the seasonal quest, and I guess maybe do more dungeons. I don't really know, or not dungeons, but rather grim favors, because that's what season 7 is 100% about. The grim favors. A whole whisper overhaul, essentially. And yeah, it's not bad. The last season, season 6, I did 500 whispers to try and find tributes of ascendance. And I can say that I will probably get there faster if I wanted to do the same thing. But well, we'll see. But right now, I am focusing on doing a witch's choice. The seasonal quests, baby.
Show yourself. Let me help you.
There you are, you foolish toad.
Oh, I thought I'd visit the wastes and scream at the dirt. I'm trying to.
Let's put aside who has lost his wits. Una has cast an illusion.
Oh yeah, it's a very obvious charm.
Persists. Must be another charm. There it is. Inside, quickly.
Yo, Jack is him. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir?
Velekisha. It's completely overgrown.
What has she done? We have to find her.
I feel her in there. Through this rot.
Yeah, just for me, just
Sadarat.
doing the seasonal quests. I did reach the maximum level of 60.
Go, wanderer. Bring her back.
But yeah, the seasonal quests requires you to progress by doing grim favors.
All the heads.
Yo, Austin B, welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir?
Eternity of suffering. I thought I could cut their bond to the tree. I cannot give them the freedom they deserve.
I'm just hanging out. Yeah, one thing that I have been experiencing though, which is unfortunate,
Of you,
is crashes. I don't know why my game is crashing, but hopefully I won't experience any crashing today. Boom, baby.
I'm sorry, Falthane. You have to go back.
The headless husk. Boom. Gloves. Unique gloves.
Bless my soul. She
Oh, the howl from below.
I'm not a scratch on you neither.
Damn, is that...
What's wrong, child?
I mean... I don't have... corpse explosion on my
The raven.
bar.
You're still alive. The tree can't take you until...
I knew the tree would never forgive me for what I have done. I hope you someday can.
No.
Oh, one thing that I forgot. I keep forgetting. Hold on 1 second.
Galena!
I need to say here.
Makes their own choices. She has made hers.
Live that so.
There it
I'll
is.
have no part in it.
The horizontal live stream is here.
I have no right to ask this.
You should go. Come, Una.
All right. On to the next quest, boys.
I devoted my life to serving this swamp, and for this swamp, I killed that young woman, cut her head from her body, and gave it to that tree to watch me for the rest of it. Had to be
You accepted it. Dang.
Indeed. And yet this is our task.
A witch makes their own choice.
Sorry I called you a dimwit. You're a good sort, wanderer. You treated us kindly, fought for us. Tried to do what's right, especially by our Una. I've brewed an elixir for you that I hope helps you fix things. But once they're fixed, you should ask yourself why you serve that bloody tree. And do what's right when the time comes.
Oh, that is everything. Seek out fugitive heads during headhunts and root holds. Exchange these heads. Okay. Yo, TD! Welcome to the stream. TD says, I need to get back on D4 after Vessel of Hatred, then PoE 2. I'm a bit burnt out on ARPGs right now. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much grinding you can do.
You have something. Show me.
Yeah, my issue with PoE 2 right now is mainly technical because I have to turn off multi-threading for me not to crash. And that legit makes my game run at 30 frames a second, sometimes down to 20. And it's absolutely horrible. It legit is painful. All right. Yo, sup mates? Any suggestions on a class to pick for the new season? Thanks. So, if you played last season, there is a very, very high likelihood that you were playing the Spiritborn. So you can give the Spiritborn a rest. I chose Necro because it's really good, but Rogue is really, really strong. Also, yeah, Necro is pretty strong. So one of those two is a good choice for sure. But it kind of depends on what your goals are. And yeah, if you want to try and hit pit level 150, I hear that Necro might be a good class to choose for that, or Rogue. He says, yeah, I have a 4090 and it was glitching out on PoE 2 lately. Damn. Yeah, the like if I am playing PoE 2 and I turn on multi-threading, I go straight from 30 frames a second or 40 frames a second to like 135. And but I crash. But I've been experiencing crashes on Diablo 4 on my computer as well. I don't know what's happening there. But hopefully that'll get addressed sooner or later. He says D4's been running like butter when I tried it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if that's something to do with my new computer, because I did rebuild my computer. I'm just waiting for the final parts, which is a 5000 series graphics card, and that doesn't come out for another week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I forget. But I'll be looking to get one of those. And then after I get that, then I will be golden. Which 50 series I'm getting? I am going to try and get a 5090, but it kind of depends on what's in stock. I might settle for a 5080 if there's no stock, and it depends on how desperate I am. So, yeah, trying to get anything on launch day can be pretty difficult, but I'll be spending the time to try and get that. Yo, Crawl! Welcome to the stream. Hey, there you is. Yes, here I am. It's been a while. He says, can't go wrong with either of those. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about the VRAM, because like if I had a 3090, because I'm running a 3080 right now, and if I had a 3090, I would not have run into VRAM issues. Because like right now, I can't even run Diablo 4 on ultra textures because I only have 10 gigabytes of VRAM, and the 5080 seems to be doing the same thing now, where you're only getting 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which I guess is fine for today's games, but like with all the AI stuff happening, I don't know if you're ever gonna reach that limit. I mean, you might. Technology always seems to have a way of eating up all the available resources that there is. So yeah, I might wait for the 5090. I'll have to just see how desperate it is, because I did set up my Twitch channel, but I can't dual stream, or rather, I guess try stream, because I'm technically dual streaming right now. I have a vertical feed and a horizontal one, and I can't do Twitch on top of that because it's just way too much for my computer. I lose frames all over the place. Yeah, there's just so much BS when it comes to all that streaming. Alright, what's here? Oh. Alright, oh! The head rotten and a quest at the same time! Oh. Alright. So this is one of the new features. You can go to this raven and pick something up. Alright, let's clear this guy really quick. So yeah, Minion Necro, I mean, when I was leveling yesterday, it was smooth sailing. Necro is really, really strong. Especially Minion Necro. Alright, oh, the herbs, okay. All distilled fears. Boom, baby. Yeah, so yeah, Diablo 4 season 4, oh sorry, season 7. It doesn't seem so bad so far. It is a nice break from Path of Exile. Like, geez, Path of Exile is just so like it feels so slow. Yeah. As I mean, even though there's not a lot of viewers on the vertical stream, I believe all on YouTube still appreciate the effort. I see you doing streams consistently, so great job, man. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I did not. I did skip a stream on Sunday and Wednesday because of some stuff that was happening IRL. But you know, just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, I need to find the Scalding Cauldron. Yo, Joel Bailey! Welcome to the stream. Joel says, let's go, baby! Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Where's the pho at? Yo, it's right in front of my face. Steaming my skin. Do you see it? Okay, I still need to slay the husk. Oh. Oh yeah, these frogs. So yeah, for season 7, if you wanted to do whispers consistently with like this level of density the whole time, you legit could do it. It is actually quite nice. And there's a lot more variety when it comes to the whispers, the grim favors. Joel says, people still play this game? I thought everyone went to PoE 2. I mean, so if you're looking on Twitch right now, I think the viewership for Diablo 4 is higher right now because yesterday a new season came out. So at least for a few days, people are going to be playing Diablo 4. But yeah, PoE 2 is still got a lot going for it. I know that they released a new patch, and I did play a little bit of it, and what I saw was cool. So there's the competition. Bill says, dang, looks like I gotta download it again. Yeah, or you can skip the season 2. That's totally fine. Joe says, I heard Necro is the boss now. Even Mekuna is playing Necro. Yeah, Necro and or Minion builds have gotten a huge buff this season. Because essentially, they did a whole kind of rework on how minions relate to you as a player. And essentially, everything that buffs you buffs the minions. And that is very, very strong. So, I've noticed the difference when I was leveling. Didn't struggle with leveling at all. And I was on the highest difficulty. As soon as I was able to hit Penitent difficulty, did that. Now I'm going straight to Torment 1. So, yeah. Oh! Grotesque debtors, baby! Bill says, I hope they give Druid some love next season. Oh, so Druid, the revamp to the minions has affected the Druid as well. So Companion Druid, it has technically gotten buffed because of the direct changes as well. So if you were a fan of Companion Druid, this is the season to try it out. Now they might get more direct buffs in the future, but we'll just have to see if that is the case. Oh yeah, too bad the pants aren't upgrade. But not for me. Yeah, another big feature for Season 7 is the armory. So you can now save the builds like you would want. And I think you can save like 6 of them or something. So that is a very nice feature. So whenever I switch to, say, Blood Surge or something, I can switch back to Minion or Blood Surge. And that's super nice. That quality of life! Alright, I need to find the little animals. Carl says, she's in Hausen. I don't know what that means, but it feels like a curse word. Is it a curse word? I have no idea. Alright, there we go. Shepherd, 1, 2. It means crappy pants. Oh, yeah. I mean, my pants are unique pants that are actually good for my build, but I found it when I was leveling. Cross says, not yours, the ones that were not an upgrade. Oh, I mean, the pants that I'm using right now are also pretty bad, so it's a crapshoot all around. Okay, I'll hold on to these. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done with this place. There's a little whisper here, but I will skip this one to do the other one. Because there's these 3 zones, and they only last for 40 minutes. I'm pretty slow right now. Okay, and I need to do reanimation.
Good business and fortune to you. I can break that down.
All right. Okay, oh, I just went to town just to clear my inventory. Okay. What's the next area? I just did this one. 30 minutes to do everything here. Sounds okay to me. Okay. I need to get some herbs. And the charms. Yo, Chester, welcome to the stream. Chester asks, what class is the strongest in Season 7? I think it's Necro or Rogue. Those are the ones that have the most S-tier builds. So I'd have to say one of those two. Yeah, like Druid has a couple, and I think Barb has like one, but Spearborn is not there. Sorceress is not there. They might get buffs in the mid-season, but if you want to choose one right now, Necro or Rogue is the way to go. Chester asks, is Spearborn not strong anymore? No, not like it was in Season 6. If you read the patch notes, you won't really see any sort of nerfs to the abilities themselves or any sort of adjustments. They didn't like quote unquote fix anything, but the main source of power for the Spiritborn, the Rod of Kepalik, that's been nerfed a lot. I think it was like a 3% on the unique power. That has been reduced to put like 0.5 on the highest roll. So Spiritborn, the only class that was able to do pit tier 150 in season 6, yeah, no longer strong. What's happening? Okay, there we go. Yo, Chris, welcome to the stream. D4, baby. Yes. Yeah, these new whispers, they're quite refreshing. Especially when I did 500 whispers for the Tributes of Ascendance, that was kind of a lot. Chester asks, has the Uber drop rate increased in season 7? I don't think so. I didn't read any patch notes about it, so I would imagine it's the same as season 6. But honestly, I will probably make 100 Durio videos or 100 Durio kill videos for all the bosses again. Because like that's legit what I would want to do. And that might be enough for me to complete the season. I'll like complete the season journey and make those 5 videos, and then I'll be done with season 7 probably. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I think I would probably be content just making those 5 videos for every boss every season, to be honest. Like, even if nothing's changed, like the main reason I was doing that every season before was because they legit changed the drop rate every single season, and this is the first season that they haven't done that. So that's not to say that they have not done anything in the future, or they're not going to do anything in the future, but I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I'm getting all of my glyphs just doing these whispers. Chester asks, how is the season 7 powers compared to the S2 powers? Feel about the same? I haven't tried them all, but they seem a bit more like, how do you say, there's a lot of room for experimentation. So in season 2, it's kind of like, oh, these are the best vampire powers you can get, and you just use these and that's it, right? But here there's a lot of synergies between the powers, which is really nice, right? Because like right here, this grow, after casting an ultimate skill, your servants, minions, and companions are empowered and they grow larger. That synergizes with my poison frog servant because he counts as a summon. So whenever I cast the ultimate and my frog's out, like my frog legit does more damage. There wasn't that synergy as much in season 2, so the wish powers, there's a lot more of that in season 7, and that's fun to read and compare. Oh ho ho! Damn, baby! Bone Spirit's critical strike chance is increased by... That's a perfect thing. Please! Alright, what am I doing? Okay, I can definitely do this guy, and I need to search for herbs. Alright, let's do this here. Oh, okay, I think I want... I'm looking for them intelligence nodes. Okay. Oh, that means that this way is wrong. Let's see here. Oh, one more. Okay, let's turn this in.
It is done.
Oh. My keys are full. Okay, I guess I'm leaving that then. Ah, the headless husk. Boom, baby. Okay. Oh. A lot of legendaries on the ground. Okay, I need to unentangle. Oh, here we go. So yeah, what you're seeing right now is the new way of doing whispers. No more of those super boring ones. Or I guess you still do those, but like this one right here. Find the corpse and then essentially summon the guy to challenge. But there's not the only ones. There's a lot more variety, and it makes it feel like you're doing a Helltide. Oh, the exquisite bloods! Oh yeah, I need a lot of summoning material for sure. Alright. Need to find these frogs and then dispel more of them charms. Oh, Here we go. The little ghost frogs.
Will be tested now.
Or the ghost toads. Oh, another one. Oh, there it is.
It is done.
Oh. I need to clear my inventory. Okay, wow. Right here. Whoops. Hmm. I don't know if I want any of these. I'm just gonna clear them all. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. Need to clear my inventory. Like this.
I can break that down.
Open this. Okay. Got those. And I'm looking for Hellbent Commander. Ooh.
How can I help?
Yo, Ethan Rowe, welcome to the stream. Did you play any PoE 2? Yes, sir, I did. I made like 3-4 videos about it where I was farming the maps. I tested the Exalted Orb drop rates. I tested the Chaos Orb drop rates. I made a video about whether it was fun. And it was just me like showing off like a lot of the glitches and me dying a lot. And then there was another video that I made as well. But yeah, I did. I doubly did. Okay, so this plant quest, or this plant whisperer, is a lot harder here because there's not a lot of plants. Should I even waste my time here? Ethan says the differences between the two Diablo and PoE 2 is crazy. I mean, they're made by different companies, so yeah. I can't really like blanket recommend PoE 2 to people that ask. Like it's I think it's very true when you kind of say that Diablo and Path of Exile 2 are catered to different audiences. And the questions that I would ask are going to essentially categorize or help me categorize you into one of those two audiences. So yeah, I can't. I think it's wrong to say that PoE 2 is just blanket better than Path of Exile. Or sorry, Path of Exile is just blanket better than Diablo 4. It's not. There's a lot of things that Diablo 4 does better than Path of Exile 2. But I mean, I guess I'm not really disagreeing with your statement at all. I think we're saying the same thing. There are a lot of differences between Diablo and PoE. Okay. I guess we're going up here now. Oh. Weird. Okay, I guess I'm going to uncover that. No! Oh, what was... Oh, that was some weird lag. Some weird loading lag. Ethan says it really depends on your playstyle. If you want to be a god early, Diablo is for you. If you want to earn the right to be a god in PoE 2, I don't know if that's accurate. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't characterize it like that, but I will say that my experience was through the solo self-found mode, so I didn't do anything in Trade League. I didn't have the currency exchange or anything like that, and I felt pretty strong. And I think that as far as the amount of effort that it took, it felt about the same for Diablo. The the things that were slowing me down in Path of Exile were all the pieces of information that you would expect the game to explain to you. So and I kind of made a short about this as well, where like in chess, right, to learn the basics you just need to learn 8 things, right? All the moves for all 6 pieces, castling and en passant, right? But out of all of those moves, right, en passant is the choliest, because you don't really run into situations that often where people would essentially like use en passant against you, but you run into castling all the time. So for that, right, en passant is a basic of chess that you're like, okay, it's kind of choli when it's used against you. With Path of Exile, right, all of like what I would expect to be basics that are taught are not taught. So you're basically in the situation equivalent to someone telling you to Google en passant all the time. And like it's a game that's not easy to learn in that respect. So if you're saying that, oh yeah, you want to earn the right to be a god by Googling en passant over and over and over for every single new mechanic that the game throws at you, then okay, sure. But that's not a great experience, which is kind of part of why I say, you know, you can't blanket recommend Path of Exile, right? Like the game, like the question I would ask is not, do you want to be a god early, or do you want to be a god, or do you want to earn the right to be a god, right? That's not the kind of question that I would ask. The kind of questions that I would ask it kind of goes into like, okay, yeah, are you willing to be like a hardcore gamer? Because I think that's one of the biggest downsides of Path of Exile 2 is you have to decide that you like the game before you play and learn about the game. I think that's really, really unfortunate. So the kind of questions I would ask are, essentially, am I gonna classify you as a more hardcore autistic gamer that loves to do homework that's given to you when you don't really expect to? Well, I guess you would expect it because I'm like you would have that warning beforehand if you're getting the information from me. But yeah, like, do you like doing homework? Do you like reading and all of that? And do you like feeling like, you know, all the information that you learn is somewhat esoteric? If the answer is like the yes to all of those, then okay, yeah, Path of Exile is great for you. Yeah. Yeah, and so it's like, I think Path of Exile gives the illusion of difficulty rather than actually being difficult. No, that's not to say like there's nothing difficult about Path of Exile. There are some mechanical things that are very difficult about the game that Diablo 4 doesn't have, but those are like really, really rare. I'll like reduce those to just maybe a couple boss fights, and that's about it. But yeah, I mean, Path of Exile, I did enjoy my time with the game for sure. That like the campaign, I think is very, very good. The whole like skill gems that drop that you kind of unlock the abilities with. It's a very, very clever way of like maintaining the flexibility of all of the abilities, but at the same time not making it free. Like you have to grind in order to change up your build, which I think did it way better than I would say like Last Epoch, for example. Because Last Epoch, if you change skills, you just legit lose skill ranks and then you have to earn them back. Like that was not really a great feeling at all. And then yeah, and then when it comes to Diablo 4, you pay gold and you can change all of your skills, which it's quite easy, but doesn't maintain that flexibility. Like the main kind of thing about Diablo 4 and the whole reason why I built our builds is because just unclicking all of the Paragon points, it's a chore, and just that alone makes you not want to change your build, which I find actually kind of hilarious. But like, there's nothing mechanically, or there's no mechanic in the game that's preventing you from like keeping with the build. It's just the tedious nature of undoing all the Paragon points that makes you want to
Don't be a stranger.
keep a build.
Back soon.
But while you're leveling, I mean, I don't know if that was intentional, but that is, I mean, that is what happens. And not really a good way of like keeping players stuck to one build, right? Like, oh my god, like I just don't want to change builds because I gotta click a lot of buttons. Like that's not really a great way to add friction between switching builds. There's definitely a better way of doing that for sure, 100%.
It is done.
All right. See here. Ooh, 18 all elements. 18% resist. That actually seems good because I'm not maxed out on resists. Intelligence, maximum life, and resist. Yeah, that seems really good. Alright, and plunging darkness. Okay. Occult Dominion, baby! Alright. I need to find more herbs. Alright, oh, I can dispel these charms. I'm just looking for herbs. Alright. The dispels. Oh, I need 3 more herbs. Yo, Yu Chang! Welcome to the stream. How's season 7 so far? Same. I mean, compared to season 6. The differences between season 6 and season 7, I will say, are quite big. Right, like season 6, the Spiritborn dominated the leaderboard. Everybody was playing Spiritborn, right, with the Rod of Kepalik build and permanent orange numbers and all that. I will say does not exist in season 7. The class balance between the builds, it's a lot more balanced in that respect. And season 7, it's essentially the witch powers and the green areas are the season mechanic, and it's essentially Whispers redone. So like you can say this is Whispers 2.0, and I definitely will say that it's an improvement for sure. I do enjoy doing these Whispers a lot more, but we'll see if I continue to say that after doing 500 Whisper turn-ins, because for season 6 I did do 500 Whisper turn-ins for those Tributes of Ascendance, and that was quite a chore. 100%. Yeah, doing 500 Whisper turn-ins with this seems a lot more manageable for sure. Yeah. Changes for season 7 also include minion changes. So they revamped all of the underlying sort of mechanics on how minions work. So minions are a lot stronger now because everything that benefits your character will benefit your minions, and that just seems really, really, really good. And I felt it when I was leveling. I didn't struggle to level at all. I did feel like I was leveling faster than I was on the Spiritborn. But yeah, the Spiritborn doing like trillions and trillions of damage in Season 6, not really a thing, or hopefully not a thing in Season 7. Well, the way they were achieving that through the Rod of Kepelik, or Kepeliki, it is definitely... That's been fixed for sure. That the Rod of Kepelik has been nerfed. Chris says, if you don't eat the pho, I will. Yo. I wish I can eat the pho, okay? In the States, there was a huge polar vortex that was hitting a huge portion of the United States. That eating pho was a great time, alright? Nice hot soup. Why is this guy running away? I think I need to kill that guy.
Formidable.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Season 7 also introduced a few new legendary items. Or sorry, unique items. They're introducing this concept of paired uniques. So the idea is that there's a unique item that modifies an ability. So for example, for the sorceress, the two uniques that they have modify ball lightning, but you can only choose one or the other because they modify ball lightning in different ways. But the way they make you choose is by having the unique item occupy the same slot. So the ball lightning uniques are both focuses, and you can only use one focus at a time. The one for Necro are pants, and they modify blood wave in two different ways. It's either... Oh well, one of the pants, they modify the bone spear, and maybe that interacts with bone blood wave in a certain way. I don't actually remember fully. I'll have to look that up. But hey, pretty sweet. I like the direction that they're going with this, but yeah, I kind of wish that they make everything less target farmy. I really don't like that. I mean, it was cool at first when they introduced Duriel in Season 2, but honestly, like, I would rather they either introduce like a whole bunch of uniques and have us farm nightmare dungeons for all of them, or take like half of the uniques from the bosses and then just plop them in nightmare dungeons and give us a reason to run nightmare dungeons. And like, these should be like the better half of the uniques, the ones that you want, and make you work for them. Cause jeez, what's happening now? Too easy. Oh, okay. Yo, Graham, welcome to the stream. Graham says, I challenge you to eat pho 10 days in a row. Well, so I have made, or rather, I said this before, but I'll say it again. I can't really do restaurant pho anymore because I've been spoiled by the pho that my girlfriend makes. So when she does it, she does use a huge pot to do it. And I have eaten many times in a row. I've definitely eaten pho for I think like 15 meals in a row, but not 10 days. Cause like when you eat pho or when there's pho, like you're eating pho like 3 times a day or 2 times a day. No question. Right? And all that sodium gets into your body and you gain 10 pounds and then you lose 10 pounds the next week. Bro. Like that is a legit experience. But for 10 days, I would need to like start rationing that. Like if I made if my girlfriend made pho, like I would have to like portion and meal prep the broth and freeze it and like do it through a meal prep way. Like yeah, and I can do that pretty easily. That's not a big deal. Yeah, especially like since I legit eating pho for 15 meals in a row. I can definitely cut back because like when she makes pho, like we're feasting. We are feasting. All right. It's like right now I'm eating about maybe 1 meal a day or 1.5 meals a day. Because if I eat any more than that, then I'll have some weight issues. Okay. Like my cat, he's 15 pounds. He's almost 15 pounds. And we make fun of him for it every day. Right? And it's because like we feed him a lot of treats. Graham says, I tried baking it and it was a fail. What's the secret? So the secrets, well, there's kind of a lot. And I guess that's just what cooking is. But you got to make sure that you're roasting your spices before you put it in. If you don't roast it, the flavors don't come out. And like legit, you either put them in an oven so they're like on the verge of burning, or you put them over an open flame and you roast them that way. That's absolutely necessary. And if you use like pho bouillon, that like some people might say that's cheating, but like if it makes it good, then bouillon's totally fine. So if you go to the Asian store and you find like pho like mix, there's no shame in using that. I would recommend that if you're not getting the flavor that you want. And then I guess the other kind of secret is the meat that you're putting in. So the bones, or if you're using like oxtail is expensive now, but yeah, if you're looking at say beef bones, you need to make sure like, so good pho broth is clear, and what you need to do is you need to make sure that when you're stewing the bones that you like pre-stew them first. So you get a big pot of boiling water and you put the bones in and you roast them, or like you boil them for like 15 minutes. You'll get all the scum out, and then you like drain it, and then you put it in the real pot, and you'll get really clear pho, and that makes it really good. Because yeah, you don't want to dilute the pho with like all that scum. It's not good. Yeah. Good tips. Thanks. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, so the way we roast our spices is with the toaster oven. So we just basically put it in the broil setting and use the toaster oven to do it. It works pretty well. But if you have a gas stove, putting over open flame is faster. But, you know, if you have an all electric house, toaster oven's the way to go. Yeah, I will say that for my little portrait in the corner, some people have said that that was ramen, and that has been really upsetting for me. So I am going to experiment with additional graphics to make it clear that I'm eating pho, okay? And not ramen. But I don't do this at home, which is kind of conflicts, right? Because like at the pho restaurant, they bring you a plate of vegetables, right? And it has the lime, it has the basil, it has the bean sprouts, and I think that would go good as an additional graphic. And then also at the restaurant, they also have the bottles of sriracha and hoisin. I think I want to include that in as well. But I don't want it to be too cluttered. But yeah, it has been upsetting when people are like, they go to a channel and the channel name is Pho Eaters, and they're like, "Is that ramen?" I'm like, "No, it's not ramen." Like the noodles need to be off-white, because if they're like if they're really white, then it looks unnatural. But it comes off as yellow ramen, which is very unfortunate. Oh, very nice. Ah yes, minions, do my bidding. Oh damn, that's really strong actually. Oh. Oh. It's full. Alright, I guess we're done here.
It is done.
Okay, let's see here. I've gotten a lot of head rotten. So let's upgrade this.
Afford that.
Yo, Lee, welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir? Have you been playing Season 7? It just got released yesterday. Damn. Jeez. He says, I'm starting Friday, too tired. Damn. Wait, I just did a whisper turn in. And I just completed another one? What's happening? I don't know how that happened, but I guess I'll take it.
It's done.
Alright. Fueled by death. And critical strike chance. Wow. I think that's a straight up upgrade. I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
How can I help? There's that.
Okay. And then even though this has a bone storm thing, gonna have to replace the power and not extract, unfortunately.
Another happy customer.
Woohoo. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm just completing these whispers left and right. I don't even know what I'm completing. Do asks. You pick Necro because strongest? Yeah, Necro is definitely one of the strongest. Rogue is pretty up there too, but I like Necro more than Rogue, so I choose Rogue. Or sorry, I choose Necro. I did not choose Rogue. He says, I make a rogue. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good choice. The death traps are really strong, and then one of the biggest changes that they made for rogue, I don't know if you kept up with the news, but the shadow clone, it's supposed to be really, really good. How good is it actually? Won't really know, but people are speculating that it's S tier, 100%. Paragon level 50, baby. Ah, the ghost toad.
Away, you fiends!
Yeah, the armory, I'm pretty excited because I can have like a boss killing build and a speed farming build and not have it be a headache to switch between the two. Because I think Blood Surge is going to be way strong when it comes to speed farming over Necro minions. But I mean, minions are fine, but not super quick. I mean, yeah, everything's dying really quick, but I'm only on tier 1 or torment 1.
Be gone, vermin! Be gone, vermin! Away, you fiends!
Away, you fiends! Alright, had more mobs. Ram asks, what do you think of PoE minions compared to Diablo 4? So my minion experience was very limited in Path of Exile. I only played the Spark Weaver. So I only had like one skeleton, or no, for a time I did like 2 skeletons. And yeah, I mean, I played maybe with minions for maybe 3 hours and that's it. So I don't really have good information to compare. But the idea that like you always have your minions on you, and if they die, it takes 80 seconds to respawn all of them, and it's kind of like on a timer like that. I think that's a cool mechanic, rather than having to spawn your minions from a corpse. But you know, having a whole bunch of mechanics to essentially spawn corpses is pretty cool too. So each one is cool in their own right, I think. Now, the stuff that I can't really talk well about is like the AI and the managing and everything. So I can't really say. I mean, I know, like, I did play minions in last epoch, and you did have a button to control where your minions went, and that was nice. But honestly, I don't know if that's really necessary in Diablo 4. The AI is pretty okay, but yeah, if you're comparing to PoE, I don't have enough information to make a proper comparison. But from the basic information that I know, it seems fine. They feel similar to me. But now minions in Diablo 4, with this change where it's all about your own stats and your minions get all of your stats, that seems pretty good. Now, will minions always be overpowered with this change? I don't really know, but I guess only time will tell. Grandmaster, do you prefer Diablo 4 or PoE? So all of my gripes with PoE have nothing really to do with the gameplay itself, unfortunately. It's all technical issues, right? Like, because I am unfortunately running a machine where if you play the game, you're constantly crashing. So I did disable multi-threading to stop myself from crashing, and that seems to have solved it, except like at first I was using DirectX 11, and that would give me FPS drops for like 10 seconds at a time to literally 10 seconds or 10 FPS, and that was horrible. But now that I've disabled multi-threading and I did the shader cache thing, it's better. But it runs at, instead of like 10 frames a second every like 5 minutes or so, it runs at 40 frames a second now, and when it gets really busy it drops to 20 frames a second, and that's really not enjoyable. So yeah, like, yeah, all of my gripes with the game are technical, unfortunately. If and it really hinders like my evaluation as far as like games go. But yeah, I mean, I can say that I will like Path of Exile more, like the more I put time into it. I think that's definitely true. But yeah, and I was kind of saying this earlier, but you when it comes to Path of Exile 2, you have to like the game before you play the game, which is really unfortunate. Because all the stuff that is supposed to be really cool about the game is like the stuff that you learn, except the kind of things that it tells you to learn about, it's not like, oh, you feel so clever. It's more about, you know, oh, this is a thing that should have been explained, but it wasn't explained, and it's a really basic thing, and you completely fail at it, and like unless you like learn about it, right? Like I think that's like, really bad. Oh, I need to get to a scouring cauldron. Where are they? Yeah. So like, yeah, and I made a short about this, but yeah, every single mechanic that the game introduces you to, it feels like, oh, you know, you need to Google en passant from chess. It's not fun to learn, and yeah, and like it asks you to do homework outside of the game for every new mechanic. It's really bad. And like whenever I was streaming Path of Exile 2, 100% of the people in the chat were like, you need to play this way, or you're missing this piece of information. I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to learn this? He's like, yeah, it's not explained, and you learn it through reading or the community or comments or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, and so like the reason why I say I'll probably like PoE 2 the more I play it, that's not a positive thing, because the reason why I say that is because the more I play the game, the more I'll learn about the mechanics, so that way I don't have to learn about them in the future. And that's like not a compliment. So, right, the less I am essentially smacked upside the head about this new mechanic that I don't understand because I'm a new player, like the less I'll run into those in the future. So when I say you have to decide that you like the game before you play it and learn it, that's what I mean. Is, okay, I have to decide right now whether or not I want to play 1,000 hours of Path of Exile 2 before actually doing 1,000 hours of Path of Exile 2, rather than, oh, I can't stop playing Path of Exile 2 and now I'm at 1,000 hours, right? Like the first 500, 400 hours of the game, you know, just be prepared to do a lot of reading, and if you're willing to get past that, then it'll be really good. That's how I feel about the game. Versus Diablo 4, right? It's way more. Oh, I got pain gorgers and I didn't see it. Like I'm getting so much loot that I'm not even seeing them. Jeez. Oh, okay, well I'll just put that in the stash. Ram says, yeah, I agree. They always say skill issue, meaning you need to learn all the mechanics and complexities to get anywhere. Yeah, and like there's some things that are really annoying about Path of Exile, or rather, I wouldn't say annoying, but like Diablo 4 did it, and Path of Exile is doing the exact same thing, except you just don't see the complaints, which is really confusing to me. But you know, Blizzard is just really easy to hate. So yeah, like Yeah, when I was making my Path of Exile videos, like I would always get 1 or 2 comments saying, "Oh, you need to use a loop filter. You need to use a loop filter." Like, if I don't, like, the skill issue is really annoying because it's not really a skill issue. It's like you're not playing the game like I'm playing the game, therefore you're playing it wrong. Like, that's how it comes across, and that's like really, really annoying. It gets really annoying fast, right? Like, and I'll just comment back saying, "No, I'm not going to use a loop filter," and they're like, "Why? Why aren't you going to use a loop filter?" Right? And to be quite honest, it's just not necessary, right? If the game's equivalent to Ruthless, where you're just not getting drops, you don't need to filter any of it, right? Now, I never played PoE 1, but I've heard that it's the equivalent of Ruthless. And, you know, I guess I'm for that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that is my PoE experience for sure. Yeah. Yeah. If I had to say, like, if I would choose one game over another, you're not really choosing the game itself, but you're choosing the developers behind the game, because both of them need some adjustments, let's just say, to get to its perfect form. And if you're talking about the states right now, like, I think Diablo 4 is closer to that than Path of Exile, because essentially Path of Exile doesn't have very many activities. Like, you just do maps and that's it. And yeah, the boss fights are better, but that's because Path of Exile had a much better control of the player damage than Diablo 4 did. The reason why boss fights aren't interesting in Diablo 4 is a big contributor to that is because everyone's doing 10-20 billion damage, so you one shot, and there's no opportunity for mechanics to be explored at all with any of the bosses. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. But yeah, like, you know, you go to the maps and you have like the ritual mechanic and the delirium mechanic. Like, one of the things that's like equivalent to Google en passant, and I just don't want to Google it because I was focusing on making my videos, is the delirium mechanic. I don't know exactly what to do. Am I legit just not killing them fast enough? I really have no idea. Also unfortunate, but it is what it is, unfortunately. I will say that, yeah, like, understanding the delirium mechanic is something that I would say needs to be a basic of the game, where you just read about it. But yeah. So yeah, what I mean is, like, when it comes to Diablo 4, I think Diablo 4 is closer to an quote-unquote, like, what I would consider to be the ideal version of an ARPG than Path of Exile is, because honestly, the sense of progression is something that they can just make very, very minor changes about, and it'll be very, very good. Because all they need to do really is, like, just take away half the loot from the bosses, and now you have items that you can legit chase for, and that'll contribute to the economy as well. But yeah, there are some things that Blizzard has said that that is really turning me off, for sure. Like, I remember reading an article, and I was like, as soon as I read that article, I'm like, okay, yep, I'm buying the early access, and I am downloading PoE 2. like, because the article was saying like the director of Vessel of Hatred or of Diablo 4 was saying that the Force multiplayer mechanic is something that they are willing to double down on, and I'm just like, no, don't do that. That's such a mistake. Because they don't have a lot of experience, I guess, like creating community but like they have that as one of the goals, like, oh, we want to create a really, really strong community for Diablo 4. And one of the ways they do that is by forcing it, by doing the Force multiplayer content, which is absolute trash, unfortunately. Like, why would they say that? It's so bad. So yeah, if they continue to do that, then that'll push me away from the game. I guess ARPGs are a spectrum, and I have a line, and that line is something that's being essentially crossed by the Blizzard developers. And if that's the case, then, well, I'm glad that PoE 2 is out as another ARPG that I can play. The views on my PoE videos are much lower than my Diablo 4 ones, but it is what it is. I don't choose my game. Based on, yeah, I don't choose my game based on views. Oh, too bad this is trash.
If you want work done, let's get started.
Yeah, I will say that I do appreciate Blizzard's approach to difficulty and items. They've had a lot of time to think about the changes that they made for Season of or Loot Reborn, because the idea of, you know, like creating your items and make like going through that journey and all that stuff, it's really, really nice, because you have, wait, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I will trash that.
Don't dally, hand it over.
Yeah, because like I do like the journey better in Diablo 4 right now, where you have, like, you start out with the legendary item, and then you temper the item with 2 new affixes based on the manuals that you get, and then oh
Will be tested now.
I missed it. Right, and then after you temper your gear, then you masterwork it to crit on the affixes. Yeah, I like that better than like picking up every single wand or every single belt or every single ring and just adding affixes to it with the little orbs that you get. Yeah, I don't really like that more than what Blizzard has when it comes to the, like, the tempering and the critting and stuff like that. If they want to make it more of a journey, then you can just make the materials more rare. But yeah, like the exalted orbs and all of that, it's not really not really that engaging.
Away, you fiends!
Whoops.
Begone, vermin! Away, you fiend!
I don't know if I completed this quest, but or this whisper. Oh, yo, Lucas, welcome to the stream. Lucas says D4 bad. What are you doing here then? Did you come here to argue? Because we can argue if you want. I'll join the Discord and you join the Discord and we can have the arguments. Yo, you win! Welcome to the stream. Oh, we live in Diablo 4? Yeah, the new season was yesterday. Season 7, baby! Ah, the living steel. Oh, the headless husk emerged. Oh, is it right here? No, those are just the grotesque debtors. Which, still good. Because I need the malignant hearts. He says, I miss auto sort inventory. Yeah, you know, Last Epoch has an inventory system like Path of Exile, where each item has its own size, and they have an auto sort in that game. So that is very interesting, if I do say so myself.
It is done.
Yeah, because the Tetris is not an engaging concept. Alright, what do we got? Oh no. Damn it. It says, I hear Necro is the guy for this season. Yeah, the minion changes are super duper strong. And I definitely felt that when I was leveling up my Necro. I did not feel any resistance playing on the hardest difficulties whatsoever. So, yes, 100% Necro. Good. I hear Rogue is good too, because the Shadow Clone is included in those Necro changes, or the Minion changes. But I don't know if the top build is using Shadow Clone, but I hear it's supposed to be super good. Like, the Blizzard developers were saying that it totally delivers on the Shadow Clone fantasy of there being an actual second person, like it representing an actual second, like, double, which honestly pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Yo, JS, welcome to the stream. Haven't played since season 2. This feels good so far. Oh, damn. You missed out on 5 seasons worth of changes. Yeah, there's the progression and everything. It's gonna feel really good. So you're in for a treat for season 7 if you haven't played since season 2. I hope you enjoy. The loot is way better. The loot journey is way better. So yeah. JS says, struggling to find the pieces to keep running the pit level up torment levels though. Some stuff is a bit confusing, but the insane amount of loot is great. Ah, yes. Oh. Oh, the Death Speaker's pendant. Yeah, like in previous seasons, the loot wasn't this crazy. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if they've overtuned the loot drops from the Whispers. But yeah, Whispers get granted an insane amount of loot. Yeah, like I can't even keep up with all of it because every time I leave, my stash has stuff to pull from. Like, I don't even see it all. All right, let's see here.
I cannot afford that.
It says, plus all the new additions to loot is pretty sweet for customization too. Yeah, that's what you're seeing there when if you're talking about tempering. That is the work that they did for the season of Loot Reborn. Season 4, baby! Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know why they were stuck. Alright, there you go. Yeah, why do you guys go different ways? Oh. Essence on kill, critical strike damage. Huh. I think this is an upgrade. Boys. Yeah, I'll need to find a different thing to do the attack speed. I'll save that for later. Yeah, I haven't had a need to re-roll my gear that much. But yeah, not everything needs to be given away for free. So, okay, I need to find some herbs, and this is one herbs. All right, and here's a cauldron. Boom. All right, let's do this one Grim Favor Whisperer. I can do it in 5 minutes. Boom, baby.
I expect you'll need that.
All right. Yeah, there's no reason to do a full dungeon. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't have an occultist. Wow.
Another happy customer.
All right, let's see here. Frenzy dead.
Splendid result. Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
Oh, here we go. Little ghost toad, baby.
It is done.
Oh, the greater collection of gauntlets. Wow. I don't need any of those.
Let's have a look.
No, I don't want to ignite that. I'm looking for boobs. Spirit bloom. Damn.
Away, you fiends! I will not fall! Gone, vermin!
Alright, done with the patrol, baby. The headless husk. Boom.
It is done.
Damn, just getting all the tempers and everything. Yo, Joe Klopp, welcome to the stream. Where's the best place to find the lost powers? I am actually not sure. I haven't found them myself yet. But it says right here that it's unlocked by finding a forgotten altar at one of the many dungeons found in sanctuaries. So I guess if you do nightmare dungeons, then you'll find the lost power. But I don't know if you get Restless Rot from doing dungeons. So that is a question mark. Help! Please! Over here! Help! I wonder if they use the same voice lines from the Stronghold. Because I remember when Stronghold was the way to level up way back in the day. You just ran the Temple of Rot over and over. And they said the same thing. Help! Please! Over here! Oh wait, I don't need to do that. The frenzied member, right here. Boom, baby. Joe says, how many heads have you found? I've only found one so far. Oh, I have not found any heads at all. But I'm not focusing on chilling or sticking around when the little things grow, because I'm focusing on, I guess, getting my build online. I don't know how much power the head really gives, because I know that you need heads to get the little like socketables, but I mean, getting the uniques and the legendaries and all of that stuff, I think, is more powerful. Yo, Balrogs, welcome to the stream. Damn, Diablo looks trash after being lost in PoE 2. No! My game crashed. Oh no. And that was 2 hours. Arok says that doesn't happen in PoE 2? What do you mean? Yeah, it does. It's one of the main kind of high priority, quote unquote, high priority issues that they have. Investigating cases where some players experience crashes related to multi-threading and having to restart their PCs. And actually, that is one of the technical issues that I was dealing with when playing PoE 2. So, yeah. Dewey says, PoE fanboys annoying as shit. Yeah, I mean, my main question is like, what are you doing here? Are you looking for some friends? Because that's not how you make friends, broski. Dewey says, been hearing them in most streams. Yeah, like they can't help themselves. It's a compulsion. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did do that. I did exhibit that same behavior where, you know, I had to shit on other people's joys, but you know, that was a middle school thing and I grew out of it. Barog says, I guess it's just a skill gap. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I am confused. Dewey says, PoE is a snooze fest. I've played it. Oh, I mean, I played PoE too, but I don't know if I would call it a snooze fest. But, yeah. I've made 4 videos on maps, and it felt like it was getting repetitive. Which, I mean, as an ARPG, repetitiveness is the idea. But yeah. Even like I think I was like at 400 maps when I was like, okay, is this really all there is? Because like, I mean, it was the same complaint in Diablo 4
Well,
at the beginning,
have a look.
where everyone was doing just nightmare dungeons. They were the same thing, except they were just called maps. So yeah, I'm confused.
It is done.
Yeah, like Balrog, how did you find this stream? Did you YouTube search Diablo 4? Like, was that your whole goal? Like, I can't finish the night unless I go into a Diablo 4 stream and make my comments. Is that literally what happened? Oro says, it's not the night here, mate. Oh, okay. Well, let me rephrase that then. I can't make my day unless I go search for a Diablo 4 stream and make my comments. My day's not finished unless I do that. Yeah, because like when you say that Diablo 4, or rather, Diablo 4 looks trash. If you're talking about the art, that's not true. 100% not true. I'll definitely say that the art in Diablo 4 is better than PoE 2. Definitely true for that. But that's not to say, like, you know, Diablo 4 is Diablo 4 is better or worse, but when it comes to the arts, yeah, Diablo 4 is much better for sure, 100%. So when you say looks, I really have zero idea what you mean, or if you're even referring to the art at all. But if you are referring to the art, then you're wrong. Wrong says, I think it looks a lot more cartoonish, maybe set for middle school age audience. Okay, I mean, what do you mean? That's like trying to say that. Okay, if you're talking about preferences, then okay, like, yeah, if you don't like anime, then that's fine. But to say that the art is worse, that's still not true, right? Like, there are some things that are objectively more beautiful. Like okay, let me show you why Diablo 4 art is better. All right, because if you look at any of these, right? Let me see if I can find one. No. Does this one do it? Like, you can tell 100% that the material is different on this art or on this armor right here, right? Like, this green part, you can tell is a silk versus this red part, the corset or the belt, is like a velvet, right? Like, this is a silk and this is a velvet. Like, the technical skill on this is off the charts, right? A silk and a velvet, 100%. The cosmetics in the store in Path of Exile 2, it looks like cheap cosplay, right? Look, I love the crab cosmetic on my guy, but I can tell you that it just looks like foam that was spray painted, every single piece. If it's supposed to be like metal versus plastic, like, it all looks plastic. It all looks like the same. Like, you can't differentiate the materials. Versus, yeah, what I just showed you on that necro, right? It had like a silk coat versus like a velvet belt. Bro, that is why Diablo 4 has better art. And for you to say Diablo 4 has 10x more money than GGG though, sure, that is true, right? Blizzard is a AAA company, or in the category of AAA, versus Grinding Gear is like AA or maybe single A, whatever category you want to say. But I mean, the art is better, and you know, if you want to say that, if you want to make the same argument that console players make, where it's like, oh my god, yeah, PC might be better, but you spent 10 times more. Well, PC's still better. So, yeah.
Will be tested.
Like, and I will 100% say that I've never, in terms, and we're still talking about art, like, I've never tried to go in a direction where I thought it was traversable, but it actually wasn't. That happens all the time in Path of Exile 2, right? I'll be walking, there's a little bush that looks like all the other bushes, except this one's just not traversable. Maro says, GGG carries Diablo in their early days though, so I think it's great the OG devs are back and rivaling. Wait, what do you mean that GGG carries Diablo in their early days? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Whoa, 1,000 life per 5 seconds? That seems overpowered. Oh, and that's a perfect one too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to rewind my stream, I was talking about the comparisons between Path of Exile and Diablo 4. And yeah, I mean, to say that Path of Exile is flawless is a false statement. GGG was Blizzard South, the team from New Zealand that were cut out of the Diablo franchise. I still don't know what you mean when you say carries Diablo. Like, because in terms of carrying, I actually would say that Diablo 4 is carrying Path of Exile 2, right? Path of Exile 2, my argument would be that Path of Exile 2 wouldn't have the numbers if it wasn't for Diablo, right? Because if you know anything about business and selling video games, then I would say that, you know, sometimes the marketing budget is more important than the actual game development budget if you're trying to talk about player numbers. So yeah, Marl says they made Diablo 2 the OG. Okay, that's not what I understand. When you're talking about game developers like David Brevik and Eric Schaefer, they're not part of Grinding Gear Games. They spun off and made their own studio. Yeah, there would be no D4 without Grinding Gear Games is what I'm saying. No, that's not true. There would be no PoE without Diablo, bro. Without Blizzard, there's no Path of Exile. Yeah, and I mean, Diablo 4 is, or like actually the Diablo IP is so strong that even if there was no Path of Exile, Diablo 4 would still exist as a game because the IP is just that strong. They're like, Blizzard's like in a meeting, yeah, we need to cash in on the Diablo 4 IP, so let's make another game. And everyone's like, yeah, okay, we can market it very easily. So yeah, that statement, there will be no D4 without GGG. It's 100% not true. Uninformed. I need to do that stronghold. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they Grinding Gear Games might have some people that have worked for Blizzard and maybe on or Blizzard South, but the main guys, Eric Schaefer and David Brevik, they do not work for Grinding Gear Games, and those are like the head people for sure. PoE 2 didn't even market D4 out here, paying UFC to promote the game, knowing that the death is nearing. UGG put D4 on bleed. Well, I mean, you can talk about your feelings all you want, but I guess we'll never know because we don't know the Diablo 4 numbers, right? Yeah, because I mean, I can easily just I can say just as easily that Diablo 4 made the only reason why Grinding Gear Games has the numbers that it has is because of Diablo 4. All the marketing and introducing people into the genre, right? Like all the efforts that Diablo 4 made essentially just increased the whole pool of ARPG players. So, you know. But without data, you never know. Where am I? Oh,
Will be tested.
I need dexterity. Wait, why is this a thing?
It is done.
And lost. And found. And lost.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just delete all of that.
The forge is ready. There's that. The forge is always hot.
Okay, damn. 666 life per second. Damn. Yeah, that's an upgrade, 100%. Yo, Bob Ballard! Welcome to the stream. I found a shackle and materials today. Damn. Second day? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just trying to find... and maybe I should actually up the difficulty on this, but... I am just trying... I'm just going through Torment 1... Just getting my little whispers in. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's a goblin. Mom says, as usual, yeah. So wait, are you all playing Necros or what? Because Necro is pretty strong. Oh, help! I'm begging you! Why is there... Oh, they needed to come out of the ground. Why isn't this one working? No. The headless husk. Damn it. Oh! Oh, I thought that would have been a ring of men down. But it wasn't. Unfortunate. Whoa. I don't know if that's good. I'll have to check that out later. I'll put that in the stash. Yeah, so Bob, what do you think about season 7?
It is done.
Have you been enjoying it? Oh. Wait, what did I find? Oh.
Not much gets past me.
Oh, I need to find some herbs. Help! Please! Wait, yeah, I need to save these entangled villagers. But they're not untangling. Why? I need them to be untangled. The restless rot. Alright, Paragon 77, baby. Oh, Goblin. I think two-handers are in my interests. Alright, I'm gonna continue to try this. Oh yeah, okay, they're running away, and that's... Why? Why are they doing that? Oh yeah, I do need to find some herbs. Okay. Great. I managed to do that one after much struggling. Alright. Do we find a head here? I need to find these toads. Oh, it's just a husk. Yo, Lautizzle! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir? Oops. Law says, how you liking the season? The season's cool so far. The Necro is like super duper strong, so when I was leveling, I didn't find any resistance whatsoever. The minion changes might be a little bit overboard, but I am liking the season. I don't know how long this season is gonna be for me though. It might be relatively short. I am not sure because like the amount of loot that I'm getting is absolutely bonkers. Like, bro. Yeah. Are you playing the new season? If so, how is it for you?
Will be tested now.
Oh yeah, I need to follow this guy. Boom. Paul says, I am still early. I got burnt out with PoE 2. Oh yeah, too many maps. Yeah, because that was a lot of maps in PoE 2. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I got burnt out on PoE 2 is mainly because of the technical issues. Unfortunately, the I have to disable multi-threading, and that makes my game run at like 40 frames a second. If I enable multi-threading, I crash like every 45 minutes, 30 minutes. It's really really unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay, I did the patrol. Okay, and there's a scouring cauldron. Yeah. So that like as far as the gameplay itself goes, I do like PoE 2. I mean that it's not without its problems, but ooh, ancestral collection of chaos, baby. Okay, I need to clear my bag before I open this sweet, sweet box.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Yes. Okay.
That you need the forge.
All right. What do we get? Boom. Okay. Intel maximum life and damage. Oh. Yeah, I think that's an upgrade for sure. I just need to imprint reanimation on it.
another happy customer.
Alright, what do we got? Aragon 80, baby! Alright, is this the corpse? No. Wait, whoops. That was the wrong one. I can't clear that at all. And I need to find these ghost toads. Where are these ghost toads? Oh wait, there it is. Okay, now it spawned everything. Why are they running away? I have no idea why does this game do that? Okay, here we go. I guess I'll just do this one and I'll just move on to the next zone because this zone is like bugged. Oh. There's a little toad right here. Actually, I just need to see one more toad. Why do they do that? Is it one of my skills or abilities that do that? Alright, let's go back here. Okay. And that's... Alright, I just need to find one more toad. Nope. Ah! A toad! Boom, baby!
Tested now.
Nope, no test here. Alright. Oh. Alright. World boss, baby! Alright, 1 minute, boys. Alright, this is only tournament 1. So I should be able to do enough damage to kill the boss. Ooh, someone's selling the new Blood Wave pants. I don't know if that's the... Oh, actually, that is a top necro item, I think. For sure. Alright. Average, here we go. Alright. Oh. Here we go. Boom. Oh, the treasure goblins. Haha, distilled fears, baby. Oh, snap. Okay. Damn. Okay. Alright, back to Grim Favors farming. The fat goose in, baby.
You there? Please help! I will not fall! Be gone, vermin! I will not fall! Away, you fiends!
Will be tested.
I will not fall! I won't forget this, stranger.
Oh. Alright.
It is done.
Helms.
Always.
Actually, I should have gotten leg guards. Oh. 2-star helmet. Whoa. A whispering wood. Wow. Oh, the 75 cold resist. It's kind of funny. But it is an upgrade because I don't need maximum resource. That is absolutely hilarious. Alright. Well, let's get blood getters. Oh, no, not blood getters. Occult. I guess that is it.
Another happy customer.
Over here! Help!
Help!
I beg you!
Purge the rot. Help, please. Oh. Oh, an herb.
I beg you!
Alright, entangled is done. Oops. Alright, what is here? Oh, this is just a charm that needs to be cleared. Or, no, it's dispelled, yeah. Cleared, dispelled, same thing! Oh, the exquisite bloods! Jeez. Oh, very nice.
There's that.
It is done.
Alright. Oh, nothing here. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a stream. Thanks for chilling. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.